Hello everybody, I hope we are having a wonderful morning. For once I'm actually ready pretty much on time. I was just doing the title. So that is why... actually show my face, shall I? There we go. That should have done it. Yep, it has. Today we are going to be playing... What's that? Why have you done that? Come back here, game. We are going to be playing some Firewatch. It is a shortish game. It's, I think, around the same amount of time Stray takes, with a lot less side quests. You are playing a character called... God, I don't remember. However, I am just gonna turn autosave off and just remember to do manual saves as more sensitive? No, less sensitive. We'll start with 10. 10 is where I played it last time, clearly. I can't... Hold on. Yeah, we are going to be playing Firewatch. We will find out who we're playing as. I've played through this game before. It is a very pretty game. It's got some story to it. It's got some mystery and figuring some stuff out. I believe it takes about 10 hours to complete. Let's have a look actually, because it will say how much. So, oh, it takes a lot less than that to complete then, because I've got 3.7 hours on file. And I've completed it, to my knowledge. Maybe I never completed it. I know what the game is, though. I've watched playthroughs of it before and stuff. Just ignore the spoilers of the title of the other game. No, I have completed it. Wow. So I could do it in one stream. Well, guess we'll find out. I hope my levels and everything are alright. I've got you all, yeah. Fingers crossed. Nope. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on, Firewatch. I didn't actually check to see if there was streaming settings. Was all. That was a really tart strawberry. Got some like strawberries and cream. And it was just a very tart strawberry. This is actually, not that you've seen it, but my Steam profile, the like background, is from Firewatch. Strawberries with a little bit of sugar and some chocolate chips and whipped cream. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. So that's like 49 years ago, I think. My mum was born in 1975. You see Julia. Oh, it's actually quiet for me, to be honest. Hold on. Already I'm on 40? The fuck? I normally have that up, so if I turn that back down. The volume is as loud as it can be for you guys. I can turn myself down if the mixing is bad. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby Colorado University, Boulder. You, Henry, Hank. Henry, Hank. This is why my daughter's is also called Henry, and this is why I know Hank is a nickname for Henry. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. You're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later you are Julia's boyfriend. I love the art style. Pink. I've never seen that. Sorry. Off track. I know it'll lead to nowhere, but I didn't realise that this was here, because everyone just goes straight to the truck and puts it in, you know? Which, fair, that's what the game wants you to do. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Fuck it. You pick the beagle and name it Bucket. Bucket's a good dog. And a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m, and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple of little idiots. That would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Tonk. Thoroughfare Trailhead. Two Forks. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. What the fuck leaves are making that shadow? Hello? That's such a funny shadow to pick. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive backcountry trail. I love his little hands and feet. Oh, hold on. I need to change. Yeah, I'll put. So it's only very briefly, but I've put on the sexual themes filter. 1980. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and get angry by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. People always say you shouldn't go to bed mad. However, oftentimes anger can be solved by just sleeping. Both of these are shitty. You get mad. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. No! The silent treatment is also awful. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Yeah, I am. Two Forks Lookout Tower, 8 more miles still. Yup. Oh, it's making noises. Hold on. Stop that. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Bit, bat, fuck, dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Agree. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk about it. You make macaroni. You say that maybe you guys should talk about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Nudity warning. You get to see Henry's wiener. In only a do I not get to read it? In only a few months, Henry and I is all I read. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kinda nice he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed. They begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia should live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. So I know what could happen if he doesn't. Oh, fun fact. The person who voices Joyce in Life is Strange, and she's voiced other people in The Walking Dead. She was the voice of Randall's sister. Also voices a character in here, a very prominent one. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves out to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. That is all the lore dump. Pretty much. At least fuck's sake, this is a clean on shirt today. Did I stream? No, it was just my phone. That texture is not meant to be floating. At least not floating there. Oh. Do I need to do a breaker? Guess not. Thank you, Webbers. Appreciate you. We've got each other tapped because Webbers is live as well at the minute. Oh yeah, I haven't self-promoted anywhere. Well. Oh, we do it from here. Right.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hi, Delilah. Left shift.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's, gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
I just remembered whose playthrough I watched. I watched Joe Suggs' playthrough of it because he would consistently take pine cones with him.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what
I don't know which way's west!
Are those fucking fireworks?
That's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well?
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Convenient.
That's one word for it.
Can I walk faster? Oh. Not what I wanted. Ah, I have my map. We are that little red dot. We basically just have to go forwards, if I remember correctly. Is there not a run? Ah, okay. Oh, or my mouse button? Nope. It's one of them, apparently. It's so pretty. Oh.
I've got an overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it?
Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities. So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right. Hey, I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
7th of July, 1986. Ron. Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when you get back. Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, you know, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo. Which is kind of what the job attracts.
People just stuff these things with old food? That's how you get bears.
Those boxes are bear-proof. I wouldn't worry about it.
I tracked down that rope. It was right where you said.
Great. So you should be set to get down to the lake.
I should be. Doesn't mean I know which way I'm going. Arguably, I think I'm going the wrong way. I know I could just look up. Yeah, I was definitely meant to go down that path. That's so funny. I swear there's a... I like that you don't actually need to hop over the rock, the log, you just can if you would like to.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
What about Shitty Boss is gonna get me killed hill?
Oh, is that Absorka Indian? Maybe Creek?
That's actually English for not in my job description. No!
Yeah. There we go. He's so chunky. I love him.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my shitty boss almost got me killed.
First, your boss is a delight. Secondly, Jesus. What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Hey, there's a tie-off point off here just a little away from the shale slide.
Well, you ready to get back on that horse, huh?
Well, I can't go any further is what I'm saying.
That heads south down to the creek, but you should be able to get to the lake just by continuing west. Without any, mountaineering.
All right.
It's a long summer. You can explore later.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. Just found where they're hanging out. What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure.
Little bugs is so cute, Hank.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
They color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Ugh. Well, confiscate them.
Well, I put out their fire.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Stolen!
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
I'm not gonna examine it, I'm gonna leave it. This is some of my favorite dialogue.
There are, panties?
They are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
There's ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's,
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
I love these two.
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Full stereo!
Oh, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks!
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore. You probably have a tiny dick. Chelsea, it's my boombox. Can we go? You're gross. You're just some sad man out in the woods.
And they're never seen again.
Hey, that go okay?
It went fine. Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
You can be a complete dick and like throw their boombox into the lake and stuff. What is popping up?
Hey, you keep your lights on at night?
I'm doing a crossword puzzle. I do.
I can't see her tower! I'm assuming it's over the fucking rocks.
I take it you fell prey to the Forest Service's big recruiting effort? When it comes to, how the hell you ended up out here?
I saw the job in the paper and figured, what the heck?
What the heck? I've got no ties and no life. Better go spend what's left of it in utter loneliness.
Something like that?
Yeah, thanks to last summer, the bump in Forest Service budget actually allowed for us to advertise for the job. Glad it worked.
What happened last summer that accounted for this, windfall?
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park...
Sorry. Ron, got some bad... This is 29th of August, 86. Got some bad news back at home, so hopefully they'll let me out of here for a while. Who's to say, though, budgets being what they are. Did you get my note about what went down in Wapiti? Sheriff isn't too pleased with me, but I don't know. I probably overdid it. Wish you would have been there. Guess you must have got hung up. P.S. Amigos is Spanish and that word is Italian.
Park burned to the ground? Ring a bell?
Yellowstone is 15 miles away. Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years, we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. And what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the Gipper?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone. It's Yellowstone, People don't want to touch it. But we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. Like the goddamn park can burn down again.
I found a sweatshirt from the University of Eastern Colorado.
There's a University of Eastern Colorado?
I really don't think there is.
Why would somebody make that up?
Right, and then put it on a sweatshirt.
The world's a weird place.
Where am I meant to be going? Probably not this way. I swear text popped up. Got soggy toes, Hank. Oh, it certainly can't go that way. Hold on, I'm gonna swap my run and my radio. I don't know why R isn't for radio. Fucking... I got a flashlight? Where the fuck is my radio button? Oh, there. Like, shift is always wrong, and R for radio just makes sense. You've got N for compass because of north. You've got M for map because map. Did I take the map info, actually? I must have done. Oh. There we go. Now we're moving. Yup.
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home, and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not gonna strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of
I
that.
believe that's a
Well,
true
if it makes you feel
story.
any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
There's a horn or an antler or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and horns are made of the same stuff as your fingernails.
I guess this is a bone.
Antler. A ranger must have found it this spring.
I found a flashlight.
There's one in there? Great. Well, the sun's gonna go down soon, so if the batteries still work, you're in luck.
Do you take all that information down? Oh, you do. Yeah, that's funny as fuck. Which is like there, right? I can't do it yet anyway.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So
I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
Hello? Oh!
Yeah, can I? Oh,
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although, Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
I love Henry's voice. He's my favorite. No, they're both so great.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps? Wait, he's looking at you?
so?
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
I will talk on why he was doing that later. Is this the way I have to go? No, I think I'm going up this way. If I remember correctly, my tower should be just up here. I'm so glad that you don't have to, like, press a bunch of buttons to climb things like this. It's just one button, and then you continue on, you know? And the animations are always cool. That shit would hurt.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime. So it's, just the outhouse, then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
You know, I don't think there's any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
Henry, as an employee of the Forest Service, that is treason.
Yeah, well, he really freaked me out as a kid.
He inspired me to spend the bulk of my 30s keeping the wilderness safe.
A shrink would have a field day with you.
Thanks, Mom.
What kind of name is Forrest Burns, anyway?
Well, that would be a pun, Hank. A glorious pun.
I went to junior high with a guy named Royal Butts.
Royal?
Butts.
I didn't think anyone had been named Royal since the 1850s.
Well, Royal's mom, Flo, was a bit of a trendsetter.
Flo Butts? Oh man, that's even worse.
Yeah, well, it's still better than Forrest Burns. I feel like I'm going to be murdered when I'm in the outhouse.
Feeling a little exposed, are we?
Hey, no man in the history of the world has felt tough with his pants around his ankles.
Well, be strong. You can always call if you're having trouble.
Sure, I'll do that. So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never.
I love these two. I love them so much. Let's have a quick look at this.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell?
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
I like that it gave me the option to put the typewriter back. Okay, let me just, there we go.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
fucking sheets are gone.
They stole your sheets? That's just mean.
Yeah, it sucks. The place is trashed. I can't believe this shit.
Okay, I put in a call.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea who could have done this?
Maybe that guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
I just don't worry about it.
Perfect. Keep that attitude up and you'll have an excellent summer.
I honestly forgot I'd made myself the coffee because I was so in the game.
Wake up. Hey, wake up.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
Can I go fix it?
Well, you probably can't, but what you can do is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do
Oh,
that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
Right, there we go. Oh, wait, actually, is there a setting to turn off the reticle? I don't want my interface hidden. Oh, I suddenly feel so ill. What did that say? Oh, it's telling me to hop over. If I click toggle headboard, does it? The headboard is part of it, but it does make me feel sorry. I know it's a lot of stopping and starting. Where are we going? Back to the cave. So I need to find my outhouse again. And go in that direction. There's my outhouse. So I came from this direction. Yes, I did. What did she say? Oh, it tells you where the caches are on the map. That's helpful.
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
I just spend a lot of time with Julia.
Oh, so you have someone there.
Well,
But you're taking a little break. Or...
we're...
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that thought?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he
Hey,
has
your
any
button
idea.
is still down. Delilah, I can hear you.
I'm absolutely sure.
I said I
Would
could...
you?
Wait, are you talking about me?
All right. I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard.
Who are you talking to?
Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Julia, girlfriend? Ex? Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
Yeah, Delilah, I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna be so real, hun. Delilah, what's it like in New York City? Singing this song in this playthrough is fucking inevitable, you know. Oh, utility. I read that as lumpy hole.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it. Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, you know, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
I mean, I'm in the right area?
I do believe. The comms wire runs for quite a ways.
Hold on, let me save my game because I have not yet.
Follow it all the way to the top of Beartooth Point, and if it's not damaged, you can loop around back home.
Oh, okay. It has to be then. Okay. We will come back to this house at another time. There's an achievement here. It's just not active yet, basically. I keep forgetting that shift is toggling it. It's not,
This outhouse is in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I hate to tell you, but everything out here is in the middle of nowhere.
You know what I mean. Am I on the right track?
Just keep following the wire to the top of the ridge, and then you can head back.
She's like, man, this guy is stupid. He's asked me the same question like 3 times. And I'm like, Delilah, I'm lost. Oh, that's a cache. How do I get there? I should sit further back because it will help. Oh, actually, I might what is the difference? They all the same. There, see if that helps. Can I? No, I don't think so. Sorry, having games slightly windowed usually helps me with motion sickness, so I was just windowing it. And that doesn't affect your viewing of it, so I will continue.
Hey, who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the...
30th of July, 86. Dave, heyo, I got your note about needing to talk, and sorry I didn't track you down. Been looking for you all day. Figured you'd be out near the canyon helping those grad students, but I guess not. I don't even know how I could help, really. Anyway, we're co-workers, you know, amigos, professionales. If you need someone to throw a case back with, or go time traveling, Ron's your guy. But I'm not great with life stuff. You get it. Later, Ron.
boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? You know, the guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know him that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
I'm like so badly pushed at now. There we go.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
Why do you think they'd be up here?
Hell if I know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just Seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
He said there was a bunch of empty beer cans, but these two are the only ones I've seen so far. Oh, I'm right.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it.
That's actually good to hear. I can send someone out to fix it. Good find.
Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Oh, they're big into Red Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Are they all 1, 2, 3, 4? I thought this one was 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no! You know what? I know what was 5, 6, 7, 8. Nothing at all. Yomp.
Hey, I'm out at a ravine. What's this thing that spans across it?
That is how you get to my sector.
No kidding. Well, let me hike over.
Well, it's locked up and mainly for emergencies. I've never actually used it. Rangers use it from time to time, but that's it.
Help! Oh God, it's an emergency!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got eyes on a tornado. I gotta get out of here.
A tornado in the heart of the Rockies?
Yes.
Holy moly, I need to call this in. Tom, Two Forks sees a tornado. He says he needs an evac into my sector. It's a meteorological impossibility. There haven't been tornadoes in the greater Yellowstone region in 100 million years. You're gonna need him to stay and take a detailed personal account, even if it means giving his life. Okay, I'll tell him. Sorry, Hank. No dice.
Man.
Where the fuck was I meant to go? Probably the other way. Whoa.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Was he a ranger or something?
Oh, no. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Is Ned that guy from the note I told you about? About the guy leaving his post?
Oh, could be, yeah, but I think at one point they just realized this job wasn't for them. For Brian, at least.
Huh.
Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know, I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Uh, 16th of June 86. Dave, guess who's going out with Debbie next week? No, not that shitty old Steve. It's your man Ron. I went up to check out the new guy at Two Forks and heard him talking to himself. More than usual for Ello lookout. So I figured I'd stay away. Remember when you saw Chimney Rock having himself in that hammock? I'm starting to think the Forest Service only picks the deranged and perverted. Except for us, of course. We're the creme de la creme. There's toast to Deb at the spot.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
Maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece.
Which way did I come from? I came from there.
I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Excuse me? Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
Flapjacks are like, why would you call something a flapjack? It's such a strange name, like the food item. Like, I wonder where the name comes from. Whoa. I saw my bag then. Oh, there must.
Wow, I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Wow, you're a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
Aren't we wearing flannel, Henry? That's why I put on what I'm wearing. Even if he's not, he's a flannel kind of guy. The soundtrack is so good. It's very reminiscent of some of the music from Unpacking, to be honest. Okay, this is where we started. Where am I going? Oh, I can go down Shitty Boss is gonna get me killed hill now.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's, like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Well, we didn't really understand what was happening. You don't get Alzheimer's in your late 30s.
No kidding.
But even then, we didn't really get it until she couldn't work anymore and I couldn't leave her alone. It wasn't until then that I said, oh, this is it. This is over. That was hard. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And
Delilah
we'll
reminds
try
me
to
of my
have
friend
some fun
Mia.
this summer. I promise.
Well, I'm back at my shitty boss is gonna get me killed hill.
You ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
To get down to 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
And we did it. Where was that rock? Sorry, I had there. I'm gonna turn off the head bubble. See if that helps.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
Mitch Michaels, age 31, height 6'2", 165 pounds. Hair short brown. Identifying features: distinct facial hair. Mitch Michaels was last seen around Jonesy Lake on July 3rd, 1981. He was first reported missing July 29, 1981 by Forest Service personnel. He is not known to be familiar with the area. Last known location: Mitch was last seen Jonesy Lake on the morning of July 3rd, 1981.
More than none, unfortunately, with most of them being in this area. The thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I'd talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
Sorry about that, just trying to get screenshots for, oh, not the button I wanted to press, for if and when I put these onto YouTube.
It's a really nice waterfall down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby. There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
My last playthrough was of Stray. I will be uploading the last part of that today. So if you happen to miss it, but would still love to see it, my YouTube, under the same name as this channel, is the place to go.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Pre-warning,
That seems like it. I swear, they must have
Stray
drank 4 cases
is
of beer out here.
quite a sad game, especially the ending.
What a job this is. These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp. I have entered the teen
There's
zone.
a my sheet!
Oh, really? And where's that?
It's another one of those magazines. Ah, found my sheets.
So they did break into your tower.
Looks like. Huh, pants are back.
I'm sorry, pants are back?
Well, according to the experts at Teen Zone magazine, it's unclear where they've been. The pants, I mean? I don't get why the hunks have to be so dangerous.
Well, you're clearly not a young woman.
Girls should want nice hunks.
Ugh, boring.
That's what I wanted
The
to do.
tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking. You know, maybe I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Well, they're...
Dear Psycho, I hope you're fucking happy. We're leaving and we're gonna find the police or whatever and tell them about how you creeped on us in the lake, then came and destroyed our campsite and all our stuff. Oh, and stealing panties is gross out. You're probably a mental fucking axe murderer and are so going to jail. Hope it was worth being a jerk over the fireworks. Dick.
gone for sure.
How can you tell?
Well, the girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
No, well, hey, I didn't do this. Okay, someone or something went to town here, but it wasn't me.
Because I told you to scare them, not assault them.
Yeah, I took their whiskey back at the lake, but that just felt like, I don't know, the cost of doing business.
That's different, okay? And I don't blame you.
This is, I don't know, weird as hell, but it wasn't me.
It's okay. I believe you. Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god, my shoulders. They both popped. Yeah, I've got my radio on me.
Hey, Henry?
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Why are you asking?
Because I'm horribly superficial.
I could be Tom Cruise's good-looking twin brother.
Oh, that's too bad. I read in People he's like 5'0" nothing.
Yeah, well, you can't win them all.
Okay, well, that gives me a good start. Now let's see. In my scope, I can only tell you're a white guy wearing shorts.
It's hot. And maybe, by the way, I'm not white. It's not very, you know, PC or whatever they say.
Oh my god, you are the whitest man. Wow. I don't need a spotting scope for that. And if not shorts, then what do you normally like to wear?
Tuxedos as often as possible.
Oh, really?
You bet.
How cosmopolitan. I didn't realize Boulder was so chic.
It is the peak of high society.
Good to know, dear, yes.
Just
Now
yours.
tell me about your face. I'm looking at you across the bar. What do I see?
I got a broken nose. It's not bad or anything, but yeah.
How'd you do that? Your illustrious boxing career?
I wish. No, a guy was drunk and jumped on my back, and I slipped and ate a parking meter.
Eesh. I want to know about your eyes.
Get out of here.
I'm drawing you. I need to know.
You're what?
Is that okay? Don't don't answer. I'm gonna do it regardless.
It's the parallels between
Your
him,
eyes, tell me.
her, and Delilah.
They look tired, I think.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you know, you hit a certain age and you think you're a younger person who just looks tired all the time.
Speak for yourself, mister.
but I guess that's getting old.
Well, some people might see distinguished. Okay, got it. Thank you, Henry.
You get what you need?
Absolutely.
Oh, and that window's all patched up. So, what should I do now? What's next?
What's next? What do you think is next?
Well, you've been the one giving me tasks for 2 days straight.
What's next is you sit in that room until September 1st and call me at the first sign of smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you let me know when you're mentally prepared for that task and I'll give it to you.
Okay, I think I am ready to tackle my long-term commitment of keeping this national forest safe from total destruction.
I am glad to hear you've really thought this through.
Of course.
We've issued you a comfy chair to sit in and everything.
You know, it's not really that comfy. I mean, it's wooden and there's no padding. I think I actually got a splinter in my thigh this morning.
Hello, Anna. I am good. Sorry, I'm totally in my own world.
Depends on you.
I'm so good. How are you? How's work been? We seriously need to play games together. We haven't in so long. I've missed you. Hope you've been doing good.
Hello, Henry. Having a nice afternoon?
I might never leave.
Well, I called with some bad news. 2 young women, Chelsea Stevens and Lily McLean, were reported missing. They've got parents out in California who haven't heard from them in a week. They were supposed to meet an aunt down in Cody. If
That
they were the
looks like a
girls from
bunch of
last week,
faces.
then you're probably the last person to have seen them.
You should tell whoever that I'm happy to be questioned.
Look, it's not.
Well, enjoy your holiday.
I mean, if they turn up dead, then
Hope you have lots of fun. That the
should I just not
weather's.
say anything and save us the trouble?
It's not too bad actually. We've had
I think it's worth mentioning something.
we've had some people in and stuff.
I'll,
It was annoying. The Saturday just gone. There was stuff at the park at the bottom of my road,
Me
and there was
neither.
stuff
All right, Henry, thanks.
over in the
Enjoy the
city.
sunset.
So we weren't expecting to have many. It got to about 1ish, and we'd had all we thought we were going to have. So we were like, we'll start slowly closing down. And the second we started slowly closing down, bloody people kept coming, and we didn't leave until I think about 3:15. It wasn't that we were busy. It was just that every now and then there'd be another person coming in just as you'd start to get cleaning. It was so fucking annoying.
What do you want?
Hey, you big dumb idiot.
You're a big dumb idiot.
Oh, baby, you sound tired.
I am.
Are you having a nice time?
Yeah, it's good here. It's beautiful.
I know! Literally, my boss was like, right, we'll switch off, then someone walked in. She's like, right, we'll switch off now. Nope. It was so fucking annoying.
Get back to sleep.
Like, we appreciate people coming in, but still.
Okay, Jules.
Delilah seems nice.
Sure.
Bye, baby.
But no, it's not been too bad at work recently. It's very hot though. I've been sweating. It's like, even if I'm not too hot just doing regular things, the second you start cleaning down where you've got to sweep and mop, you get, like, my face, I come home with a red face every single fucking day. How's work been for... Did you say about work? How's work been for you?
Well, I get my stuff hand-delivered.
Oh, how's that work?
It's the perks of a decade of service.
We were meant to get thunderstorms down where I am in Cornwall. We'd been predicted thunderstorms, which would have helped because it's really humid. And then everywhere else except us got them. It was like, ah, fuck.
People get their food there, and I don't want to have to call in for more. There should be loads of good stuff, though. Beans, prunes, jerky. You know, my sister eats 6 prunes a day. 6. She's, like, really precise about it. She'd be great at this job if she didn't need wheelbarrows full of marijuana to function.
Yeah, no, I bet.
So, like, 2 weeks ago, you called me in the middle of the night? You were sleeping, I guess, and all I heard was the name Jules through the mumbles. I just thought it was so sweet. I wanted to wake you up, but then I thought maybe you were having a nice conversation and I'd just be spoiling it. I hope you're doing okay, you know, when it comes to her.
I shouldn't be out here.
Yes, you should.
No, I just ran away from my problems.
Oh,
No,
that's
you
very
didn't.
sad. Yeah, because
Don't
it gets
fuck up.
released today, doesn't it, for Dead by Daylight?
Look, so a couple of months before I took this job, I was with this guy.
Well,
Javier.
I will be playing
Ugh,
Dead by
he's
Daylight on
incredible,
stream
caring, sexy as hell.
on Thursday whenever I
He
get
was
to
a
it,
driller
because I
down
don't
in
have work on
Casper.
Thursdays.
We dated for
So if you
5 years.
wanna, I'm
I was
sure there'll
working
be
with the
plenty of
Wyoming
spring
Outdoor
traps to
Leadership
go against
School.
if you wanted to look at it.
I was obsessed with it. I wanted to be an instructor so badly. And I was sure
It's
I was
no
going to
worries if
marry
not, but you
Javier
know,
as soon
it'll
as I
give
could
you,
get off.
oh no,
Walter was
break.
also a good excuse to
It'll give you a chance
get out of
to
town, drink whiskey in the mountains, cut loose.
see it, because I saw it in the PTB, I did the
And,
PTB with Kaya.
Javier's brother got killed working in Gillette, and for some reason, I didn't come home. Javier said it was fine. He'd go to the funeral, take care of his mom, stuff like that. It'd be easier solo. When he came back, he left me. I came out here, I lied, and told my sister he fucked our neighbor.
They're a little
Just
scary. It was less scary in the
lied about
PTB
it
because
for
like 90% of the killers were just
over 10
fucking about.
years.
Because we're all
And,
just trying to like figure it out together.
For some reason, I
But he is spooky,
wanted
and
you to
because
know.
his
I figured you've told me so much about
he's
you.
quite dark,
So,
like his
you know,
main
there's something
skin,
about me.
so he
We
blends
both
into the
fucked up.
environment really well. Me and Kai, I don't reckon they'll change much with
Hey, Delilah?
from the PTB. It was all pretty balanced and everything like that.
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah, it looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
What do you think they're keeping in? What do they not want to have get out of there?
Oh, geez, so many things.
Should I just stop you now?
Maybe loads of hedgehogs.
Okay.
Thousands even. Full percentage points of the global
Where the fuck am I
hedgehog
meant to be going?
population.
Uh-huh.
The New Zealand government is up in arms.
Yeah.
Where are all the hedgehogs? Well, folks are hiding them all in Wyoming. That's where they are. Who would do that and why? Haha.
This way?
That is the real mystery.
Really glad I kept you in the loop. Thanks for all of the high-quality information.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. I'll ask
Okay.
what's up if I talk to someone in the next few days who I think might know.
Okay, not that way. Like, fucking hell! I've been there before and I still can't fucking find it. I'm just trying to get my food. I literally started here. It's not a horror game. There are some, like, spooky elements to it, and it's got quite a sad ending. But I just like it because it's so pretty. You are a... The fuck? Where? Oh my god! I will find the right way. I've got a map, I'm just not using it. There's the chain link fence. I don't actually know. I think this is just a story game. So you are a Firewatch like lookout person who we're Henry. Another I like supervisor. It's called Delilah. I am fucking lost. Right. Go back this way. And you just get little snippets. It gets more interesting as the game goes along. Right. Now I'm here. I go, oh, I've got to, fucking hell, I've got to climb up the rope. I forgot I could go back up the ropes. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, so Hank is out here. Hank is the character we're playing. Is out here because his wife got early onset dementia and he couldn't handle it. Because that's a very stressful thing. She was literally only... She was in her 30s when it got diagnosed. And we, Delilah has just told us that she's out here still because... I think she said her boyfriend died? I forget. She was telling us while I was talking. There we go. Jesus Christ. Who'd have known if I use a map it actually helps? That's not mine, that's mine.
Alright, I got everything I need out of here. Time to chow down.
Just yours, right?
Who do you think I am?
We've gone from day, what, like 3 or 4 to day 64?
You've got a front row seat for what might be the biggest fire of the year.
Fire!
Yeah, it's really going.
I'm gonna call it in. They'll send in a hotshot crew for some suppression, but I bet we'll be stuck with her for the rest of the summer. And she doesn't have a name yet. I usually think of something funny or something practical or a little risque when coming up with them.
Delilah is drunk,
Why don't you do
I
the
believe.
honors?
Maybe we call it the Flapjack Fire. Can you sell that as a name?
You really like that, huh?
Yeah, I said I did. It's funny.
You fucking flapjack?
Flapjack Fire it is. They'll probably ask me if it was a camp cooking accident or something. So there's this creek down the hill, and, you know what my favorite thing to do is?
What's that?
I love to take a bottle of whatever I have on hand, plunge it deep into the water, and let it chill in there all day. And then, on nights like tonight, when it is so disgustingly hot, I have something nice and cool to drink. I learned that from my sister in Santa Fe. She'd do that with a bottle of tequila near her house and make margaritas the size of your head. You'd like it there.
If I was there with you, I'm sure I would like it a lot.
Are you looking at the fire?
Yeah, I am.
I love how they look at night. During the day it's just smoke, but when the sun is down, you can just get lost.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Me too.
Good. I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you. Not in the same way. I know it's probably been a while since you've connected with someone the way we have. I don't mean to get all heavy, but it's been really nice. I wish I was over there.
I wish you were too.
We could sit outside. We could talk without these radios. We could, you know.
What? What could we do?
Well, let me tell you.
Is this the day? No, it's tomorrow. That sounds really weird out of context. Is this the day?
You're going fishing without a license?
It's one fish, and I'm sick of all the stuff I got to eat.
No, I won't tell anyone you're a poacher. That reminds me, I keep hearing reports from Fish and Game about a problem bear they're trying to keep tabs on. Can you search around the lake for fresh tracks and just let me know what you find? There was a crew burning fire lines out to the east, and, you know, I think sometimes it riles up the wildlife.
Sure, no problem. Remember me fondly.
You were such a drama
Do you know what
queen.
this is? This is me bugging out the game
I'm
because
gonna
they
leave
were
this planet
in
as a pile of bear shit.
my thingamajig. They were in my
Thank you,
house, but because
Henry.
I like confiscated them
Yeah.
again, it's popped them back up there. That's so funny. Oh, didn't like me being speedy. I'm not gonna look at that. Where's my... How do I find my fishing rod? Hello? How do I fish? I put it away and now I don't know how to use it. Oh balls, guess I'm gonna have to look at this.
Someone left their clipboard out here.
Huh. It could have been one of the Fish and Game folks. See if there's a name or a credential or something. I can call it in.
What the... it's... Holy shit.
Couldn't really see.
What's going on? You didn't actually find a bear, did you?
Someone has written down what we said to each other, have been saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk
Me
to you,
too.
not in the same way.
No way.
Wait, hold on. Something's out here.
Henry? I'm worried.
I found a walkie-talkie out here, too.
Okay.
I forgot that the spooks start now.
Henry? Are you there?
No, I'm dead, Delilah.
What happened, Henry?
I got hit in the head. Punched or something by someone.
Are you serious? What the hell is going on out there?
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Let me get this straight. You found a clipboard with, what, transcripts of our conversations? What else is on it?
I don't know. It's gone, along with a radio of theirs. Somebody out here could have just killed me, Delilah.
What the fuck is going on?
What's Wapiti Station?
I don't know.
I saw the
I
name
do.
Wapiti Station right before I was cold cocked. Does Wapiti Station mean anything to you?
Wapiti Meadow. Maybe it's Wapiti Meadow. It's on our maps. It's not too far from where you are right now. It's where you saw that damn fence. It's north of the lake. It looks like there should be a trail somewhere on the north shore of Jonesy Lake.
I'm hiking through the canyon. Which way is my best bet for getting to Wapiti Meadow?
It looks like you can find a trail on the north shore of Jonesy Lake, towards the west.
Thanks, Dee.
Oh, he calls her D. That's cute as hell. It was also my mum's nickname. My mum was called Danielle, but her nickname was D. This trail? Did I get the map? I must have done. Oh no. Where? Okay. Go back to the room. Go the other way around. I think. No, wait, I was probably going the right way. Ah, balls. I never claimed my navigation skills were good. What's up here? Should be this way? I honestly don't know. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, I'm at the fence. I don't see anyone around, but I'm not sure I can get past it.
How big is it?
Big. It goes off in both directions. Acres.
What the fuck is going on out here?
Whatever it is, someone doesn't want anyone to know about it.
Sometimes biologists will cordon off a little area to study flora or whatever, but that's only a few square feet usually.
That's not what this is.
We'll see what you can do to get past it.
Hold on, sorry, my nose is running. Running all over my face.
And what are the odds they left the gate unlocked?
Pretty low, I'd imagine.
Look, I'm not gonna be able to get into this place.
Shit.
I don't know how long I can dick around out here until someone notices.
God, if you were an actual firefighter, you'd have that gate down in 2 shakes. Hey, actually, those guys doing the controlled burn, they might be able to help.
Where are they?
Beyond Ruby River, there's a scout camp. They burned a line a few days ago that should let you hike right to them.
Well, that's great.
If they haven't left, they're probably the type of guys who would help you get through that fence.
Scout camp down there. Just let me double check something. Man, I've missed my tortoise. I wonder whether I could still get the tortoise. No, this path. So, that way? No, because if I go this way, then I should be able to get back towards my tower. I say confidently. Yeah. Oh my lord. Hooch! Hooch! This way. It literally tells me. Oh my god. Navigation will kill me. There you go, I'm on the right track now because music's kicked in. Oh my god, my ear is so itchy. Hold on. I don't know where to end this. I also don't really remember where this state ends. So.
Hey, I called around. Things seem normal with everyone else.
No, I can't go that way.
Has anything strange been happening on your end?
No, nothing really.
Nothing really, or nothing?
Nothing. My door was open the other night, but that's not strange.
That doesn't sound like nothing.
It's nothing, I promise.
Alright, I'm headed toward the camp anyway.
Okay. Keep your radio close to you.
Hey, what you just said, keep my radio close to me.
Yeah?
Before I got attacked back at the lake, I saw a radio on the ground. Kind of like the one I use.
And?
Do you think that maybe someone was, you know,
I don't know. What?
maybe intercepting our frequency with other radios or something?
Henry...
It's just a thought.
I don't even know how you would do that.
Yeah, well, you sound worried.
No, I'm not. Okay, let's not spin out of control. Just keep hiking.
Whatever you say, boss.
I know we don't know what's going on yet, but I don't have a good feeling. I don't like feeling vulnerable. It's not like you can just call the police. I was thinking about the Goodwins. It just struck me that if anything weird like this happened to them, happened to Brian, just how scared he would have been.
He had his dad to protect him. Ned, right?
Yeah.
You don't think he could?
No, you're probably right.
It was 3 years ago. He's in high school now. He's on summer break.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh yeah, I have my camera. I forgot. where do we want to go from here? Like down. Where's the... so there's a cache by the river. That should get me some map. Any caches I've missed? Don't think so far. So if we basically... oh, we came from there, we just want to go south, basically. I like that the music kicks in whenever you're on the right path. It's nice to know. Ron, really wish the powers that could be issue us radios that didn't suck. Most of the time I'd prefer to keep things pen to paper, but every once in a while it'd be nice to get a hold of you right away. My sister keeps leaving me messages at the main office, but I don't think she gets that I took the job so I wouldn't have to deal with her or Mum. I've been sitting at the spot for a while now, thinking about what to say to her, but I'm a quarter way through a bottle of Fizz instead. Miss you. Oh, wait, hold on. There was more? Just Dave. Okay.
I found where they did the controlled burn. I can hike right through here now.
Yeah, normally they wouldn't do that so close to a body of water, but I think they're extra worried about a fire jumping the river and burning up to 2 forks, now that there's someone in it.
Well, I'm extra appreciative of that.
Let's see. The scout camp is southeast of the river. There should be a pond on the way.
Got it. What happens if a controlled burn gets out of control?
Someone gets fired.
Ugh, are you serious?
Oh, come on. That one was an honest accident. I'm not even in the mood for wordplay. That's how wound up all this shit has me.
There's some old snowmobiles out here.
That's crazy.
Looks like one of the poor bastards was cruising across this pond and dumped it.
That was not a fun hike back to civilization.
Camp Arapaho.
You're there?
Yeah, I am.
It's been out there since the 50s.
I was never really into the idea of the Scouts. It's something about men organizing boys around their ideals. Never sat right with me.
Beware weebelows in large numbers.
Beware of anyone in large numbers. The bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Good plan.
What ravine? Okay, this way I suppose. Made it.
You ever talk to any of the scouts?
No, they haven't been out here in a while, and I generally don't have a lot to say to preteens.
Unless it's Brian Goodwin.
Well, if forced, I mean, I can make conversation with anyone. Plus, it was sort of fun to hear about all of his nerdy hobbies.
What type of nerdy hobbies are we talking about with him? Like marching band?
Oh, no. Like comics, model rockets, wizards and wyverns, you know.
Oh,
Hey, thanks to Brian, I can almost recall by memory the armor classes of most dragons.
the what? No, you can't.
Hey, planar dragons armor class. Let's see.
Okay, no, I believe you. We're good. We're good. I guess these little shelters are where they keep the Weeblos.
For the past 35 years, yeah.
There are bear traps out here in the scout shelters.
Scouts are stalwart prey.
That's messed up.
Can I fucking get out of here? That's so funny. It's recognizing that it's a campfire and then remembering that it's not actually lit, so I can only stomp it if I'm this far away.
Yeah, these guys are gone. I found where they were sitting around before getting picked up.
Damn.
Hey, Dee, they left something behind. It's like a memo from their boss.
In the next few days, you and your team will be dropping into the thoroughfare region of Shoshone National Forest to cut a fire line south of Ruby River. I'm writing to you on behalf of Dr. Ben Simmons of Wapiti Station. He reached out to the superintendent with wildfire concerns about his research site. Upon your return, someone from his office will want to speak to you as part of a wildfire risk assessment of the region. I told them they have nothing to worry about and that your team's fire lines are the most potent preventative measures in protecting their site, even though they'll be more than a mile away. But I think they've got insurance companies to answer for. Thanks as always for your service.
Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
Wapiti Station?
Holy crap.
Keep reading.
Oh, I just thought I would maybe, stop there, let the mystery percolate.
My mother always said I would meet someone.
Sorry,
Give me a
doing
taste
it while
of
I
my
remember.
They're running a research site out there. He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about? What are they researching?
Oh, probably just horned toads.
And a Wapiti Station clipboard with our conversations on it is just, what, recreation for them?
I'm just messing around. Somebody is obviously up to something. I'm freaking out here.
At least we know there is something real happening behind that fence.
I think that we should consider that maybe this is all just a coincidence, but my gut says that there is something bad going on.
Mine too. Okay. So what's next?
I'm gonna pick up this trail
I'm gonna do a scan
next.
for supplies and then figure out a
Because
way
it's
to get
got
back
poop
over
on
that
it.
ravine and head
And
towards the
Henry's
site.
not gonna realize that.
Sounds good. Check in when you can, and keep an eye out for anyone following you.
I found a little trowel. Maybe I should take it with me. Use it to pop open beers.
Wow. 99% sure that's for burying poop.
I am gonna leave it here. I found an axe.
If one of the crew left it, that thing is actually called a Pulaski.
It looks like an axe to me. This thing will be a huge help.
For both getting through the backcountry and getting through that fence.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Oh, fucking hell, that's a ravine. also not the exit. Try that again. No, but I can chop a tree. If I remember correctly. No, can I not? I swear I could. Yeah, there we go.
Are you there? I had a thought.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yeah?
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere?
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
Alright, so, tell me what you think of this. Did you just cough?
No. Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, fuck. There isn't any way someone, like, another lookout could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
We've got some achievements to get, guys. Am I stream lagging behind that badly?
Thoroughfare Tower, this is Two Forks calling you for the, 50th time today. The flapjack fire continues to move in a southerly fashion. Delilah, for fuck's sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
I didn't sleep a wink last night, and I've been going crazy for the past 6 hours of sunup. How are you so chipper?
Well, it's a new day. What a day, this day we've been given.
Maybe I am actually asleep right now. Maybe I didn't stay up all night knowing that someone is...
I actually slept just great.
Okay.
By the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
What?
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
All right.
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
Okay, yeah, it's up. Why are you acting like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Let me look at it, and I'll tell you.
No. You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name in your sector that maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
Which tree am I supposed to internalize again?
Top row, second from the left. Head to a place named after that tree, and you'll have a wonderful afternoon.
Let me get an achievement first, Delilah. Oh, whoa. Actually... I'm gonna stop here. Not the button I wanted. Just because the motion sickness has just hit me. And I suddenly feel so nauseous. You would not believe. So yeah, that has been the first section of Firewatch. I imagine I'll probably be able to finish it on Sunday, to be honest. It's not a very long game. It's shorter than I remember, for sure. But we will see. I will be back on... Yeah, no, I'll take care of myself. It's that game. I know I have to be careful with it because of motion sickness. It gets me. And autism means I don't clock it until suddenly I clock it. I'll be fine. Yeah. I will see you guys around. I'll be here probably around 9ish on Thursday playing some Dead by Daylight. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.